Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alana if you're new here, and today I'm going to be showing you how I got this makeup look. This is just my everyday makeup routine. Now I don't do this every day, it's only when I feel like it. It's super simple, it's more natural, glowy sort of look that I always go to. I'll definitely link all the products that I use down below, so if you want to get them for yourselves, it will be easy for you. Let's get started. I don't wash my face in the morning, I only wash it at night. So I just take this micellar water by Bioderma and I put it on a cotton pad and just get off all the excess gunk. My face, not cute at all. I always start with a moisturized base, so I'm taking my Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Whipped Cream moisturizer. Just this one. I just do like one pump, looks like that. Make sure to always put on your neck. Your neck is part of your face and you don't want it to age faster than the rest of your body. I then have been using, I got this like with my 500 point reward from Sephora. It's just the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Cream. It looks like that. And I just take my ring finger and take a little amount and just dab it under gently, and then I rub it in circular motions and I bring it onto my eyelid. A little goes a long way, and this has, it's literally like a deluxe sample and it's lasting me so long. Your ring finger is the most delicate finger, so it's the best for your under eye area because that's the most delicate part of your face. The skin there is very frail and a lot thinner, so that's why it ages faster. So I'm all about preventing those wrinkles. I just take the Glossier Stretch Concealer in shade Medium. I don't wear foundation or BB cream or tinted moisturizer every day. I only wear it really when I go out. I don't wear foundation. I don't like it. I have to wear it for years at Jan's and I just never liked the feeling. If you see me looking over there, it's because there's a mirror there and it's easier than looking in the viewfinder. So I just use my ring finger again and I put it under my eyes and in like this little inner corner of my eye because that's where my dark circles start. And I make sure to bring it out like all the way here to cover. And then I also have some acne scarring on my chin. It's very minimal, so I just take a little bit. It blends out fairly well with your fingers. That's why I love this Glossier Stretch Concealer. But sometimes I have to use a beauty blender to like make sure that there's no like harsh lines or it's not like blotchy. So I like to use a damp beauty blender and I just use it to, I dab. I don't rub because then it takes off the concealer and it moves it around. So I just dab to make sure it's blended into my skin. So my number one pet peeve is when people are wearing concealer and it's not blended in properly and you can literally see where they apply it. I also hate when people put too light of a concealer under their eyes. Make sure it's a little bit lighter so it's brightening, but not too white where it literally looks like you have like white powder all under your eyes. So then I take my Rimmel London Stay Matte transparent powder. This is like OG, like old school YouTube. And I just take this Real Techniques buffing brush. It looks like this. And I just press it in. And then press it into my skin under my eyes where I put the concealer, on my chin. Just mainly my T-zone where I get oilier. Just a translucent powder. Nothing too heavy or cakey. It looks very natural. And then I like to take my Becca Violite palette. I take the lighter shade and I put this under like my eyes to brighten kind of like in my like any high points on my face, and then I use the more tan one all over my face, and it always makes me look super tan, and everyone's always like, oh my god, you look so tan. I'm pale. It's winter. It's this palette. It's actually on sale at Sephora for $35. I didn't get it on sale. I got it before it went on sale. But it's such an amazing palette and I love the blush. I don't really use the bronzer because I find it's not super pigmented on me. But I love the blush and I love the powders. So I just take this little brush. It's actually a contour brush, but I use it for highlighting, and I just put it under my eyes using the light color. And then I just put on my nose. And then I take this Eco Tools just powder brush and I swirl it in the Oliver face powder. And I focus it on like the center of my face and then bring it out. And I bring it down onto my neck and make sure that it goes all the way to my ears and to my hairline, because you don't want your face to like stop. It goes into your hairline. Do I want blush today? Yeah, I'm gonna put on blush. I don't always do this intense of a makeup routine. This is like more like if I feel like looking a bit better. Most days to class I honestly just wear mascara, brow gel, and maybe some bronzer and highlighter, maybe eyeshadow, like nothing too extreme. So I'm just taking the blush color with my multitask brush by Real Techniques, and I'm just gonna smile and put it onto the apples of my cheeks. And I also like to bring it onto my nose. I got that from Summer McKean. She always used to do that and it looked really cute. Kind of makes you look tan, so I like that. Then using the same brush, I know, nothing fancy here. I'm gonna take the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronze bronzer. It's just this really big matte bronzer. I love it. And just warm up my face. I always go across and then down. That's how you hide a double chin, fun fact. And then the sides of my forehead. I don't do the top because I find it makes my face look compressed. So I just do the sides, and that works best for my face shape. So it's kind of like the three, like the classic YouTube contour. And then I put a little bit and I kind of pinch the brush. And I just go down the sides of my nose and then blend it out. And just like contours my nose a little bit. After bronzer, it's highlighter. So I like to use cream based highlighter. So I have, my favorite is the Marc Jacobs Spotlight Glow Stick. So it just looks like this. It kind of looks like a deodorant. And it's just like this white, like pretty color. And you think that like if it's white, it would look bad. But like on your skin, it just looks so good. So I put it on the tip of my nose and then bring it up. And I just use my fingers and then on my cheekbones into my temples. So like that like arrow shape. And then on my cupid's bow. Sometimes that highlighter can like leave like a harsh line if you don't blend it in properly, so always just look. And then if it's not blending in well with your fingers, you can take a damp beauty blender. I just like the Real Techniques sponge and just blend it in. Now on for eyes. So I already have mascara on because I put on before, but it kind of came off my bottom lashes, so I'll put some more on. But I've been going between the Marc Jacobs, I don't even know what this is called, Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. I just have the mini one. And it has like this brush. I like brushes like this. I always put mascara on my bottom lashes, so I'm just gonna do this to the side because viewfinders are not friends. I do mascara before I put on eyeshadow just because I always make a mess. Just take a Q-tip and clean it up. Do my brow gel. So I've been liking the Milk Makeup Cush Fiber Brow Gel, just like this. I like how it has a really small brush. I also like Boy Brow by Glossier. It's really good, but I ran out of it and then I wanted to try this one, so I'm still using this one. I have it in the shade Grind. It is a little bit dark for me. I should have gone with, I think it's Ash, like the one below it, but I just wipe off the excess on the top. I brush up like in the front pieces and then to the sides on the rest of my eyebrow. And just like very gentle. It just fills them in well. Looks very natural. I don't know why in this lighting this one looks a lot darker, but I promise in real life it looks the same. So now on for eyeshadow. I've gotten really back into the Naked palette by Urban Decay. I like using Virgin, Sin, Naked, and Buck. So it's just Virgin, Sin, Naked, and then I like Buck. So I use this one on my inner eyelid, I use this one on my outer eyelid, this in the crease and on my lower lash line, and then this like in the inner corner, like tear duct area. Take this Eco Tools flat eyeshadow brush and I start with Sin, and I always just like go like this to get the excess off, and I just put it on the inner part of my eyelid, and I also like do the tear duct and like the inner lower lash line a bit. I don't use Virgin like all the time because it is really white, so I mostly stick with Sin. Then I'm super basic and I flip the brush and I use Naked, which is like a matte light brown color, and I put it on the outside. Now I just take this Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush. It's just this little small fluffy domed brush. It's not super dense, which I like because then it doesn't make it super dark. So I take Buck, which is like a darker matte brown, and I just do circular like windshield wiper movements in my crease and then down into like the outer V. So I go like that. Usually just like if it goes too harsh, I just use my finger. I'm not a makeup expert when it comes to applying it. I'm so basic. For my lower lash line, using the shade Buck again, I'm just taking this shading brush by Real Techniques. And it's just like a little flat, short, dense brush. Put a little bit on, put it on my lower lash line and connect it to the V. Really up close and personal. That's kind of like the eye look. And then if I remember, I don't really use setting spray like during the day, like unless I'm going out like at night or something. I don't really use setting spray, but I like this NYX dewy finish one. I just spray it all over. Fan your face afterwards to let it dry and really close in your makeup. I like to use like a little lip gloss or lip balm. So this is just the Smith's Rose Valve Salve one. Sometimes I struggle to open it, but it's just like, it's literally like pink Vaseline and it's really moisturizing. It makes my lips super glossy. So I love it. And that's that. That's my everyday makeup routine. I don't do this every day, only when I feel like doing it. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps support my channel, and hit the subscribe button so that you always know when I'm posting more videos. I'm super excited to be posting more often and frequently for you guys. Definitely comment below what else you want to see, and love you guys. Bye.